Okay, here we go. So here is my computer screen. I'm going to do this tutorial for you of MyFitnessPal. So I'm going to go down here to Google Chrome. That just happens to be the internet browser I use. You might use Safari, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, but I'm going to open Google Chrome. Oh, slow, open, open. Once it opens, I'm going to go to fitnesspal.com. It's already in my search engine there, so I'm going to hit enter. If you don't already have an account, you're going to want to open an account. If you already have an account, just log in. I was already logged in. Let me log out to show you what that looks like. Okay, so when you actually get there, it should look like this if you're not logged in. That's what you should see. You want to come up here to login. Click login. If you have logged in with Facebook and that's what you've used, use that. For me, I actually have a login, my email address and password. I'm going to put that in. Okay, and this is what I see. My goal and macros are broken down to 1,600 calories. So let me show you that first. You're going to put your goals in first. Your goals are going to be based off of what your calorie intake is and what your macros are. So click this little link called goals. Scroll down and hit change my goals. So just for the sake of using, again, a 190-pound female on, the P90 program, let's say, that person was supposed to have, if I remember correctly, 1,600 calories a day. So we're going to hit custom, and then we're going to hit continue. Now, you're going to come in here and you're going to change it where it says calories to say 1,600. This already said it, but I'll put it in again. Then it says carbohydrates. Well, let's say this person wants to do one of my favorite plans, which is the 30-40-30 breakdown. They're going to build their own meals in P90, and they don't want to use Tony Horton's. They want to build their own from the Tier 1 and Tier 2 and Tier 3 foods. So they're going to do the 30-40-30 macro breakdown after watching Todd Warren's video. So that means they have 30% protein. It happens to already be set that way, but if you wanted to change it, you go in here and change it. So 30% protein and 40% carbohydrates. It was set that way. But again, if you want to change it, hit the drop-down menu, change it, 40%. And 30% fats, right there. And honestly, that's all I care about. Don't worry about fitness goals. You can leave all that out. It happens to have stuff here. It doesn't matter. Leave it 0 because it doesn't matter. Okay, don't worry about all of this. I honestly don't even care about, you're going to see sugars and sodiums and all of that. And, honestly, if you're eating clean, it's not going to matter. If your sugar looks high, it's because you're eating fruit and there's sugar in fruit. Your sodium for eating clean should not get that high. So you don't even need to look at that. If you have a day where you hit the Tier 4 foods because you were cheating a little and your sodium went up, who cares? You're drinking your water. You're okay. All right, so your goals are set. How did I set my goals? I went down here. I clicked change goals. Back at the top, it said your goals are updated right here. Okay, then I go into, now you're all asking me, okay, so my goals are set, Lindsay. How do I start planning my food? Well, there's 2 ways to do that, okay? The first one is you can daily input your food every single day, okay? And so for me, I actually have broken this down, and I'll show you that in a minute, to say meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, meal 5. For other people, when you first go to MyFitnessPal, it's going to say breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, different things like that. That's broken down by settings. So let's click settings really quick. Here's where you can change that view. See where it says, I hit settings, scroll down, and it says meal names. I changed it from saying breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner to meal 1. You just click in there and you change it like this. See? And it could say whatever you want it to say. I just like it to say meal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, if you're at a 1,600 calorie on the P90, you're probably going to be getting 6 meals. You're going to be getting 3 meals, a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner, and probably 3 snacks. So you're probably going to want to put a meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. And if you get all your food over 4 meals, then you might want to get rid of meal 5 and 6. That's completely a choice thing. So let's take that out and let's just go through meal 1 through 4. I always did mine over 5 meals or tried to. And if I didn't, then I just filled in the day for 4 meals. And then I also changed my diary from private to public or friends only. Mine went public so that other people could request me and see what I was eating. Honestly, you're going to find, even as a healthy eater, I'm not the healthiest eater because I am extremely picky. All right, so I'm going to share that with you in a minute too, because some of you are asking me, how do I put my food? This could be so much time. Well, like most of my overachievers who want to get going now, I took one Saturday right before my P90X3 challenge group started, and I planned out a whole week's worth of food, and I just repeated that through the whole program, and I'll show you that in a second. All right, so what you're going to do is then click food to start recording what food you want, what you're eating. So my meal 1 for me was always very easy because I always ate the same thing. So what I like to do is plug in the same things I eat first because that is so simple. And there's this wonderful thing here called Quick Tools where you can get that from a different date that you log your nutrition. So for me, meal 1 has always been the same. I do my oatmeal with almond butter, with some almond milk, and my eggs and my egg whites. I'll show you a picture of that today. And on Saturdays, I like to add some dark chocolate chips because it's freaking bomb. But anyhow, that's always the same. My meal 3 is always the same as Shakeology, so I always plug that in right away too. I don't even mess with those. They get plugged in right away. You'll notice down here at the bottom is where it's keeping track of your calories, your carbs, your fats, your proteins, your sugar, and your sodium. Okay, that's the only thing I cared about looking at. I like to look at sugar and sodium as well. Usually my sugar will get high because I eat fruits, and that's okay. All right, so you got quick tools to copy from other dates, or you got add a food to make a meal. So let's go with add a food just to show you that. Then it has search our food database by names. And you'll notice if I scroll down, I have all these things down here because these are all things I've eaten in the past. It saves it. If I've used it, it saves it. So I don't have to go find it again. So for me, I wouldn't have to go up here and search for what I need because all the foods that I have been eating are already been saved here, and it automatically saves it. I can just go through here and scroll and find it. See that? Pages and pages and pages. Ooh, do you like that Chipotle? Yeah, I did a lot of cheating in Chipotle. Chipotle is a healthy way to cheat. High sodium, but if you leave out the tortilla chips and you leave out the flour tortilla and you leave out the sour cream and cheese, you can get a pretty healthy meal at Chipotle for a cheat meal, healthy meal. All right, so you'll see all this. I have 4 pages of different types of foods that I ate that are just saved here. Makes it so easy, and it automatically saves. So for the sake of saying you don't have that, we're going to go up here to search your food. My breakfast consists of oatmeal, and it's the Quaker oats. So I'm going to type in oatmeal, Quaker, just like that. Then I'm going to see all these lists. Ironically, at the very top, that doesn't always happen, is what I eat. Quaker oatmeal old-fashioned oats. Click that right here. It already has a serving size for me. See that? It says 1 serving is half a cup dry. That happens to be what I eat. Maybe you don't eat half a cup dry. Maybe on your meal plan, which would be a whole lot of oatmeal, too much, let me tell you. Let's say that you eat a full cup dry. Well, all you got to do is change the serving to no longer say 1 to 2. And then you hit add to food diary. Oops, 1 cup dry looks like it's going to be too much. That's 54 carbohydrates. I don't think I can eat all those carbs. I want to have my fruit later. Let me go change that. Click on it. Come over here. You know what? I think I don't even want to have half a cup dry. I want a 1/4 cup, Lindsay. Click 0.5. Now you're going to get a 1/4 cup dry, not a half cup. Click save. Oh, that's only 14 carbohydrates. I want my breakfast to have more carbs, Lindsay. Click it again. Go back and switch it back to a 1, which is 1 serving at a half a cup dry. Let's say you don't like the half a cup serving. You can click this down menu and it gives you 1 cup dry already. It gives you 1 container. It gives you a half a cup, and it gives you 1 cup cooked. So I always would go with this half a cup dry because that's actually the recommended size on the oatmeal package anyways. So let's keep it a half a cup dry. That's what I eat every morning. All right, that's in there. Now, then what else I eat with it is I also eat, and I want you to notice something. Look what's at the top of my saved list. It's just saved there already. Oatmeal old fashioned. And it's saved with the way that I like to measure it too. Awesome. Don't ever have to worry about that again. The guesswork with that is gone. Okay, so then let's say on my oatmeal, I also like to have Adam's peanut butter, or I'm sorry, not Adam's. I like to have Trader Joe's almond butter. So I'm going to type in Trader Joe's almond butter. All right, search. And right there at the top, that's crunchy unsalted. I don't do the crunchy. This is Trader Joe's creamy almond butter salted. Sometimes I do that one, but I do this one more often. Trader Joe's almond butter raw creamy unsalted. That's the one I want. How much? It already has the recommended portion in there, 2 tablespoons. I only use half a tablespoon. I don't use 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to change the serving size to 0.5. Or I could have gone down here and look, it already had 1 tablespoon for me. And so instead of doing 0.5 at 1 tablespoon, I'm sorry, let me do that again. Instead of doing 0.5 at 2 tablespoons, which is one way to make it 1 tablespoon, I could have left the 1 and done the drop down menu and went to 1 tablespoon. So let's do that. Add to food diary. All right, that's done. It's tracking for me. It tells me right now I'm at 31 carbs and 12 fats for the day, 9 proteins, 2 sugars, and if I scroll down, it's tracking it down here and telling me what I got left. All right, so I also like to do almond milk in here. Honestly, the best proportion would be half a cup almond milk and half a cup water. You could do full almond milk if you like creamy. So I'm going to do Silk almond milk as a search. And if you didn't notice, I can't spell almond. And also, if you didn't notice, it saved my Trader Joe's almond butter right here at the top for me. Okay, search. Okay, original. Nope, I used unsweetened. Silk almond milk unsweetened. It's only 30 calories a cup. I want half a cup. Hit the drop down menu. For me, it's got cup, container, cup, tablespoons. Nope, we're going to stay with cup. 1 cup. And I'm only going to use half of it, so I'm going to put a 0.5. Add to diary. There we go. Again, it's tracking everything for me. Now I also use stevia in here. You could add the stevia if you want, but honestly stevia is 000. So let's put, I use Safeway organic raw stevia packets. That's what I use. So I'll type in organic raw stevia. It comes up right here. Organic raw stevia, walnuts. That's not the right thing. In the raw stevia packets. Okay, that's not the organic but you know what? It doesn't matter. There, it has 000. If I kept scrolling down here, I might find my exact one. See all these different things. If I even wanted to get more specific, oh, there we go. No, but even that is white prawns or something. If I want to get more specific up here, I could type in Safeway. If I really, really wanted to have it be my brand, but I don't care that much, there you go. And let's see if they have the packets. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to organic raw stevia. It'll work in the raw. Okay, how much do I get? I get 1 packet. That says 1 tablespoon. So go back to stevia packets, 1 packet. In my oatmeal in the morning, I usually use 1 packet, sometimes 2. So let's just put in 2. There we go. Notice that's a 0. Oh, it gave me 1 carb, and everything else is 0. Okay, so that is part of my breakfast. My breakfast is huge. I do eggs. Okay, so I'm going to type in egg whites. Okay, egg whites large. All egg whites, liquid egg whites. I would probably go with that. Something with liquid egg whites because it will be broken down by cup or tablespoons, and 3 tablespoons is 1 egg white. I usually do 3 egg whites, so I'm going to need 3 servings of 3 tablespoons. I'm going to add that to my diary. And that just gave me, ooh, too much. I did 30. Look at that. I got to go change it. 399 calories and 78 protein. Uh-oh, something's wrong. Okay, so notice something's wrong with that breakdown. I only have in 3, and I only have 3 tablespoons. So that breakdown is not a good breakdown. So what I'm going to do is take that out, because I just realized, no, that doesn't match up. Go back to add foods, search again. Maybe I use Crystal. egg whites. It's actually a brand that I use frequently. Crystal all white liquid egg whites. All right, 3 tablespoons. I have 3 of these servings. Let's see if that looks better this time. Much better. 75 calories and 15 grams of protein. That's why I have my egg whites. And then I also do 1 whole large egg. So raw, whole, large egg. Okay. Egg, large, raw, whole. Right there. 1 egg. Add. I like to look and make sure it's about appropriate. 72, 5 fat, 6 protein. It looks pretty proportionate, appropriate to my package. Perfect. That's my breakfast. My breakfast is 470 calories, 33 carbs, 18 fat, 31 protein, 2 sugars, 370 grams of sodium. Go down here, and I see what I have left for the day. I always plug my breakfast in first because it's always the same. I'm going to show you that on day 2 in a minute. I like to plug in my meal 3. That's as soon as I get home from work, and it's always my Shakeology. Add food. Type in chocolate Shakeology. And even though I spelled it wrong, I gotta go back and fix that with a K. Shakeology. Okay. Black bag Shakeology chocolate. Our Beachbody chocolate shake. 1 scoop. This is good. Black bag, 1 scoop, meal 3, add it. Again, I like to take a look. Does it match what the back of my bag said? Yep, 17, 17, 2, that's perfect. Now, I need to add some almond milk. Why go search for it? It's right here. I've already done it. It saved it for me. Click on it. Here, I like to have a full cup of almond milk. Change it to 1 for 1 cup. 1 serving is 1 cup. Add checked. Done. Okay. Then, I like to add peanut butter. Adam's peanut butter. Peanut butter. Okay. Search. And Adam's natural peanut butter right there. 1 tablespoon. Add to diary. That's all I use is 1 tablespoon. I don't use 2. So I don't have to change anything there. Oh, this is bad. That's why you check. It didn't record any of my fat or carbs. Bad, bad, bad. We don't want that one. Nope. Go back and search that again. Remember, we'll save all these, so the next time you don't have to find a good one. Okay. Adam's peanut butter. We know we didn't like that one. Let's try this one. 100% natural current, 1 tablespoon. Okay. Let's see if this person actually put in all the macros like they were supposed to. And they did. 100 calories, 3 carbs, 8 fat, 8 protein. All right, this is perfect. Sometimes I drink it just like this. Sometimes I like to add coffee. If I add coffee, so let's just do that. I do Folgers instant coffee. Did I spell that right? I don't know. Instant coffee. This is a long video, guys. Sorry, but I really want you to get the use of MyFitnessPal. It's going to be primo important for you. So Folgers Classic Roast Instant Coffee. I use 1 tablespoon. Add to meal. Sometimes I do it this way, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it tastes like a mocha, sometimes it doesn't. This says 0, 0, 0, 0 across the board, and if I remember correctly, I'll have to go look at my coffee later, but I don't think there's anything in it if you don't add anything. I think it is pretty much a 0 across the board. Okay, so that's in there. These are the 2 things for me, always stay the same. So what changes day to day? Well, my snack may change, which generally is my meal 5, and my lunch may change, and my dinner changes. Every day I do Shakeology and breakfast the same. So what I did when I started was I put those 2 meals in, and then I did a Sunday all the way through to Saturday. I decided to get a different lunch and a different dinner is how I worked that. So depending on what you're going to do here and here is how you're going to fill in for the rest of your calories. So for the sake of just trying to figure this out down here, let's go ahead and do that. Let's fill something in. I'm going to hit add food. This will be a lunch for me. And I'm going to type in Trader Joe's. Frozen strawberries. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you why I'm not going to do that. Because I'm going to show you another feature. Hit the back button. I'm going to hit add food. And I will teach you this feature in another video. But I already have this in a recipe. So I'm going to click on recipe, save myself time. Right here it says berry smoothie. My berry smoothie consists of only Greek yogurt, frozen blueberries, organic, frozen strawberries, organic, and also stevia. And so one serving is literally one smoothie. So why go through all that work? I've already made these meals in here. So I'll show you how to make meals in another tutorial, but I'm going to hit add my berry smoothie. So it's already there. And it already has its macro breakdowns. My smoothie is 138 calories with 24 carbs, all coming from fruit, 11 protein, and 16 sugar, all coming from fruit. Okay, here I'm also at work. I'm going to munch on some radishes and carrots. So again, I already have this down here. I'm not going to search for it. I showed you how to search. I'm going to click on carrots. 1 cup chopped. Sometimes I do baby fine carrots. Okay, and I'm going to add that over. I'm going to click on add food. And I'm going to scroll through my list of things that I have because it's faster and easier, and I've already showed you how to search. I'm looking for radishes right here. That is 1/2 a cup. And let's do some avocado too by the ounce. Let's do 2 ounces. Notice it's measuring by 1 ounce. I want 2 ounces. Add checked. So what is my lunch right now? Right now my lunch is at 43 carbs. 15 protein. I'm going to probably put some protein here. That's a lot of carbs. Okay, so what I have is a berry, and they're all good carbs though. They're fruits and vegetables. I have a berry smoothie. I have some some carrots, some radishes, and some avocado. I'm going to throw some leftover chicken in there from the night before. Let's say the night before when I prepped on Sunday, because this is Monday that I'm preparing for, that I made chicken. So I'm just scrolling through everything. I know in here I have raw chicken somewhere, or chicken. Of course I can't find it. I told you that, now I can't find it. Probably because I put most of my stuff, my chicken and meals already in recipes and made it easier. Alright, so we'll go back to the top. Couldn't find it through there. And go with chicken breast. Chicken, boneless, skinless, breast. Okay, boneless, skinless breast. And right here it says 1 serving is 6 ounces. I don't eat 6 ounces. I'm going to change this to by the ounce. I eat about 4 ounces, so let's change that to a 4. 4 servings at 1 ounce is 4 ounces. Add. Okay, now my lunch is complete. My lunch is 403 calories, 43 carbs, 39 protein, 9 fat. What do I have left? I still have 500 calories for the day, 63 carbs, 28 protein, and 13 fats. See how it's a lot of food? You're eating a lot of food when it's good food. Okay, we need to prepare a dinner. I'm going to go over to my quick tools. No, let's not do quick tools. I'm going to go over to add food. I'm going to go over to recipes. And for dinner, again, I don't like fish. It's too bad because then I'd have a lot more protein sources. But I'm going to click on my already put together chicken and rice recipe. Add. Look at that. Now it made it where I have 135 calories left, 4 carbs, 5 fat. Okay, so in my chicken and rice recipe is chicken, rice, and broccoli already. I'm pretty sure I have broccoli in that recipe. Let me click on it and see. Oh, well, should. Let's go click and see if there's broccoli in there. I can't remember. So I'll go to recipes up here. These are all my recipes that I already have. Click on my chicken and rice one. And let's see if that includes the broccoli. If it doesn't, I'll go add a veggie back to my dinner. So when I make it, it feeds 6 people. And believe it or not, this says jasmine rice uncooked. I do brown rice, and I also do basmati rice. I should change this over to basmati. Basmati is low glycemic index, and it's a white rice. Or you can have brown rice. Okay, so it does not, my recipe does not have any broccoli in it. So let me go back here and go to food. I'm still on this day, scrolling to the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and add myself some asparagus, or broccoli. Let's put asparagus. Asparagus. So I'm going to roast myself some asparagus to go with my chicken and rice tonight. Asparagus. I'm going to do, let's see. Okay, this is easier. I like 6 spears. I'm going to click 6 spears. Seems like a nice handful. Okay, that added 63 calories. Notice I'm now at 0 carbs. I still have 110 calories for the day. I still have 5 fat for the day. I'm -9 on protein. No big deal. You still have calories to eat. This doesn't have to be perfect down here, okay? You can tweak it to make it better if you want. You can go up there and you can make your chicken portion a little less right here. If you really wanted to, you can come up here and say, okay, nope, I'm going to have 3 ounces of chicken because I want to be perfect. Don't ever strive to be perfect. Just strive to be close. But if you want to be perfect, change that to 3 ounces of chicken. Now, you're only -3 on your protein. Still have 137 calories with 5 fat. So maybe in here for a fat, you want to add in, you wanted to cook your asparagus, say, in some olive oil because you're going to roast it. Olive oil. I do extra virgin. Extra virgin. Okay, so I do the organic extra virgin, 1 tablespoon. Add that to my diary. That's probably way too much because you're probably not going to roast in that much. Yeah, so let's make that half. See how that made us -9 in fat? That's bad. Let's go with 1/2 a tablespoon. Or, yeah, a tablespoon. Let's just do 1/2 a tablespoon. 0.5. You drizzled it all over your asparagus. You know, shook some seasoning on there and you stuck it in the oven and you roasted it. Look at that. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. 77 calories left for the day. 0 carbs. You're over on your fat a little bit, over on your protein a little bit, barely over on your sugar. Who cares? That's okay. It's perfect. You have the 770 calories. Lindsay, I still feel hungry. I doubt it with all this food. But if you do, fill up that 77 calories you have with some more greens. Okay? Get yourself some celery, some cucumbers, some zucchini, whatever, and fill that up there. Who cares if you're a little over on these if you're filling it all up with veggies? Okay, got that? So we prepared here for Saturday. Normally I would really prepare for a Monday first, but that's okay. That's what was on here today. Okay, look at that. Prepared. Perfect. Easy stuff. Stuff I could prep, right? Stuff I already have done. I already made my chicken and rice in a big batch and stuck in the refrigerator so I could just grab it. Okay. Go to the next day by clicking this. Guess what? Easy peasy today. Quick tools. My breakfast is the same. Copy from date. We're going to copy from the day before. And it's all there for me. Copied just like that. Okay? Go down to meal 3. Quick tools. Copy from date. My Shakeology stays the same. I told you that. Right there. Done. Awesome blossom. Now, I want a different lunch and a different dinner. Guess what? Build yourself a different lunch. Build yourself a different dinner. Make this match up. Got it? And then do the same for the next day and the next day and the next day. Do it from all the way from Sunday to Monday. So you have all 7 days planned. And make it different if you want to make it different. And then the following week, what I would do is just repeat. I'd repeat the following week. So I hope this tutorial makes sense. It's a long one. It's 28 minutes. I'm going to do a completely different one on how to build recipes in MyFitnessPal, so it's not so long in case you're not interested in building recipes right now. All right. Peace out, guys. Hope you liked it.